Hey everyone, guys, a very warm welcome to the session. I hope I'm audible and visible. Can you guys see me? Can you guys hear me? So, we'll be soon starting up with the session. Let everyone join in. I see people are still joining us, so another couple of minutes and then we start. Hey people, welcome back. I see some of you have joined. Very good evening and a very warm welcome to the session. Again, we're going to start up with some grammar questions, but before that, there's a quick announcement on certain things. We are about to start with a race to 2024, and the biggest event for CAT is supposed to happen on Saturdays and Sundays, that is the weekends, from 19th of October. That's just started, and today as well. So that's one of the two things we had, a 2-day workshop. And second thing is boot camp, which is being organized for the next Saturday and Sunday, next weekend. So make sure that you are a part of this session, wherein we'll be teaching you all the previous CAT mocks will be discussed, proven techniques for top CAT mentors will be discussed with you, smart question solving approaches wherein you can solve the questions with the right approach. What I mean by right approach is being able to solve the question with an accuracy along with the time management. And of course, we'll be practicing new CAT difficulty level questions. Right? So make sure that we attend this 18 hours of intensive CAT prep program, which especially has been, you know, created for you. So make sure that all of us are a part of the session. Okay, so we were doing some grammar questions in the previous classes. Let's quickly go through a few more before we move to another question type. So this is analogy based question. Let's start with this. This is analogy based question, guys. We haven't tried analogy based questions so far, but if you talk about CAT and other OMETs, they would give you some questions based on analogy as well. So this might be the simplest to try on. Please have a look at the question type. Let me know if you have any challenges or any doubts about the question type 1, and then once you're done, please try solving it. We discuss it once you're done with the question. It's a very simple one. Cube is related to square in the same way as square is related to what? So if we talk about cube, it's basically a three-dimensional figure of a square, right? A cube is a 3D figure of square. So similarly, if we talk about a square, so what can you relate it to? A line, triangle, plane, or a point? Please answer in the chat box. A very simple question. Are you guys here with me? Okay, so cube is something which we get as a 3D for square, right? And square is a 2D for a line or a plane. So what is the answer? Is it a plane or a line? It can't be a point. It can't be a triangle. It could be a plane itself which has been converted into a square. Why not a plane, guys? Is a rectangle a square? If we go by the properties of quadrilaterals, yeah, so answer would be plane for this. Yes. Okay, cup is to lip, bird is to what? Quick answer. Yes, Arun. So for a cup, you use lips to drink, right? Bird would use what? A bush, a grass, a forest, or a beak? It should be beak, right? That's the correct answer. Flow is to river, stagnant is what? What's wrong with pool? Plane has also four sides. That's what we decided on, Avinash. I have no clue, Shashank. हाँ स्ट्रीम होगा. रिवर फ्लो स्टैग्नेंट क्या होता है? रेन स्टैग्नेंट नहीं होती, स्ट्रीम स्टैग्नेंट नहीं होता, पूल या फिर कैनाल. There's a water pool there, right? What is a canal? A canal or a lake, are they stagnant or they keep moving? Quick answer, guys. बी स्ट्रीम कैसे हो जाएगा कुशाग? स्टैग्नेंट का मतलब रुका हुआ पानी है ना? इट कैनॉट बी stream here, right? It could be a canal, it could be a pool as well, but definitely stream rain nahi hoga. Pool of water is like very small. Okay. Okay, now maybe you can try this question as well. Ornithologist is to bird. Archaeologist studies what? Ornithologist studies birds, studies about birds. So whenever you have this word root, logi. Logist is a word that comes from logi plus ist. Okay. This means to study. Or this also means word. Okay. Ist means person who. This refers to person who. So logi means to study. So this means study of birds. This is study of birds. Okay. What is archaeologist? Who is an archaeologist? Who reserves? Who studies about archaeology? Right. So it's a very simple, straightforward question. Okay. Let us try this question. Okay. Wedding is to marriage, birthday is to gifts, coronation is to reign, graduation degree, medal is to bravery. Do you think wedding and marriage are synonymous? अच्छा, ठीक है. You mean to say medal bravery के लिए मिलता है, and wedding is like marriage is also sort of bravery, similar kind of relationship. Graduation degree, ग्रेजुएशन वाले दिन डिग्री मिलता है. Okay. What is the difference between wedding and marriage वैसे? Though here the relationship has been shown on a synonymous angle, but what is wedding and what is marriage? Yes, the relationship seems to be a little synonymous, though they are not, है ना? But relationship यहाँ पे जो दिखाया है वो synonymous है. Wedding is basically an event, right? And marriage is the entire relation that that like goes on forever, at least on papers. So wedding is the event we are referring to. Okay, that's one particular day. We have a wedding on our so and so date. But marriage is the relationship which is held on. It's a ceremony, whereas marriage is a legal contract and a long-term relationship, right? Okay, so it's a legal contract. That's what we said. Now, similar kind of relationship, if you have to figure out amongst these four, which combination do you find is similar to wedding and marriage? Birthday gifts नहीं हो सकता, coronation reign नहीं होगा, graduation degree, medal bravery. एनिवर्सरीज का क्या करेंगे? यहाँ पे एनिवर्सरी का तो कोई रेफरेंस नहीं है. D होगा. Why not C? What's wrong with graduation is to degree? Now Arun says C. Why is it B? What's the answer, guys? Why is it B? B says coronation is to reign. What is coronation? Today से prep करना start करे NMAT का so I can crack. See, if you are determined to crack it, you definitely can, right? It's all about what you really want to do. If you're strongly determined कि you prepared something, to a certain level and you just want to brush up your concepts, I can agree to this point that yes, you'll be able to do it. But if you're just starting from the scratch, I think it might take a while for you to be well prepared for NMAT, and then NMAT is something which you start taking from October onwards. Some of your friends October November में लेना शुरू कर दिया होगा उन्होंने, right? So it's all about your preparation. How much are you prepared so far? Only then, after writing a mock or attempting a few questions of NMAT, would you be able to decide whether would you be able to crack it or not. But if you talk about the preparation, definitely you can start with that. Make sure that you are practicing basic level questions first, then the medium, and then the toughest level. Right? Don't just jump into NMAT level. Otherwise, you might end up just getting demotivated that you definitely not be able to crack it. कितना घंटा चाहिए एनमैट के एग्जाम को? देखो घंटा जैसा वैसे कुछ घंटा जैसा नहीं होता है, ठीक है? All you got to do is figure out what is your weak point, what is your strength, and accordingly devote time to different sections. तो मेरे अकॉर्डिंग एक मॉक लो एनमैट का, किस सेक्शन में आपको प्रॉब्लम आ रहा है, जस्ट जॉट डाउन दोज एरियाज, प्रैक्टिस अ फ्यू क्वेश्चंस ऑन दैट, कंसेप्चुअली इसको स्ट्रॉन्ग करो, then start timing yourself and attempting more questions on the same. So first you need to determine exactly what are your strengths and what are your weaknesses. Accordingly you'll be able to devote your time. ZAT, what we will do for ZAT के लिए कुशाग RC वगैरह सब सेम रहेगा, बस उसमें हम लोग डिसीजन मेकिंग और करेंगे, उसके भी क्वेश्चंस I'll start picking up soon. Resource for NMAT, you can keep studying here, Shumit. Apart from that, you can also start preparing Aristotle 99, that set of RCs. ठीक है, थोड़ा पैरा जंबल, थोड़ा ग्रामर पढ़ लो. I think that should suffice for your NMAT prep. Moreover, you can go for NMAT mocks. That should help. Okay, so answer to this question is coronation is to reign. It's basically the crown and the king kind of a relation. So it is synonymous. So it should be B Bombay. Okay, answer would be B Bombay, not C, not D. Okay, do you want to try this question again? Frugality is to stingy, warmth is to heat, resolution is to whimsical, reflection is to thoughtful, or pride is to haughty. बेटा free mock तो मुझे भी नहीं पता. You'll have to search if there are some mocks available on the website. I can't really name, but you can just try searching, googling some of the websites. You'll find some good sources for sure. At least एक दो mock तो free मिल ही जाएगा. Let me know if you're done with the question. We just need to figure out the similar kind of a relationship which is given between frugality and stingy. So frugal, everybody knows it is very miserly, very poor. Right? What is stingy? Stingy is somebody who's very कंजूस जिसको बोलते हैं, right? Very niggardly. So accordingly figure out what is the answer. Warmth is to heat, resolution is to whimsical, reflection is to thoughtful, or pride is to haughty. So whimsical is somebody who's very fancy. Okay? Stingy is being mean and not wanting to fork out for someone else. हाँ मतलब obviously you being mean as in you're not ready to share with others, right? So what is the correct answer? What's the solution, guys? Yes, it should be absolutely should be pride is to haughty. Right? This is similar kind of a relationship here. Let's move to the next. Tactile is to touch, musical is to acoustic, audible, volume, nasal, nose, visible, sight. So you view through your sights, right? And tactile is also the, that's a synonymous relationship is here. Musical, acoustic are two different words. Something can be musical and acoustic is, not electronic. Audible, volume, nasal through nose or visible through sight. Visible means you can view it. So sight is the correct answer choice. Take it D again. Okay, try this. Berate is to criticize, goad, urge, blame, apologize, regret, ponder, evaluate, promote. So berate means to scold or rebuke, which is similar to criticize. So the relationship is again synonymous. So we are looking for a synonymous relationship. So what is the correct answer? Goad means goad someone is to let someone pursue someone do something. For example, Lady Macbeth coaxed Macbeth to kill Duncan. Right? Urged. Blame, apologize, regret, ponder. Ponder is to think, evaluate, promote. What's the correct answer? Okay, Kushagra, I'll wait. Guys, you just have to figure out a synonymous relationship which is given here in the original question. So, which of the options do you think copies a similar kind of relationship? We need to pick that. Okay. How many questions will come in NMAT from this section? Avinash, so vocabulary is a little dicey. कभी आ भी सकता है, कभी नहीं भी आ सकता. But you might find these questions right away being asked. At least 2 to 3 questions होंगे. ठीक है. Then closed test would be there. Also, your vocabulary also gets tested in your RC, reading comprehension. वहाँ पे they might ask you what is the contextual meaning of a certain word. यहाँ पे it's a synonymous relationship I'm asking you. But in your NMAT, they might give you 2 to 3 questions for synonymous antonyms question, and then some questions on RC as well. Here the answer is goad is to urge, not apologize is to blame. Blame and apologize are opposite words, but here it is what we're talking about is to coax someone, to urge someone. So this is similar to relationship. Berate is also to rebuke, to reprimand, right? हाँ, so blame and apologize तो opposite हो गए ना, किसी को blame करना और उसके माफी मांगना. They're two opposite words. Okay. Can we move ahead to the next one now? Okay. Fraternize, amiable, expiate, apprehensible, respect, honor, collaborate, cooperative, complement, supplement. So fraternity, if you remember, fraternity is related to brotherhood. Okay. You remember this word fraternity? This word comes from fratress. It's another word, fratricide. Side means to kill one's own brother. Fratricide. So fratress is brother. ये जो आजकल ब्रो कोड चलता है ना, दिस इज द सेम फ्रेट्रेस. सो फ्रेटर्निटी और फ्रेटर्नाइज मीन्स ब्रदरहुड. एमिएबल इज फ्रेंडली. Okay, now tell me which one matches the similar relationship, matches the relationship which is given here. What is expiate? To amend something. It's more like a reparation, change something for good. Right, so It's like when you're feeling sorry for something, guilty for something. Good evening, sick boy. कैसे कैसे तो नाम रख के आते हो तुम लोग? Why do you want to be a sick boy? You be a hot boy, you be a playboy. Why sick boy? Nobody wants a sick person, right? Okay. Fraternize is to amiable, expiate, apprehensible, respect, honor, collaborate, cooperative, complement, supplement. What's the answer? 2013 से सेम नाम है, तब से तुम बीमार हो. ये बीमारी काफी लंबी चल गई है ना? इसका इलाज करो. Fraternize, amiable means friendly kind of a relation. Expiate, apprehensible. Apprehensible is I'm apprehensive of something, I'm scared. Expiate matlab to change. Respect is to honor. Collaborate and cooperative. When do you collaborate? When do you partner? No, when you're cooperating. So this should be C rather than going for complement, supplement, again opposite. Respect, honor. This kind of relationship we do not want. Respect or honor if you think. Expiate or apprehensible, no. So it should be collaborate and cooperative. ठीक है. Okay. Salve, wound, exploit weakness, mollify anger, squander opportunity, emulate achievement. Please try this one quickly. Salve is more like it's a balm, right? It's something that soothes you. Okay. It's like a balm or an unction, right? Which helps you to prevent your, like, soothe your wound. More like an ointment. Okay. It soothes your wound. Exploit weakness, mollify anger. What is mollify? Mollify means to placate, to calm you down, right? Or it's more like to pacify something, appease of your pain. Okay. What is squander? Squander is to waste, right? Waste money, waste any opportunity. What is emulate? What is emulate? To copy, to imitate. Okay. Now, what is the answer? What's the correct answer, guys? Emulate to try to do something, but again, copying is something with what we are referring to, imitation, right? So, like he emulated the piece of art, so he copied the piece of art. The movie was emulated script written for a particular book, from a book which is written by authored by so and so person. So it's like a copy of the script, right? That is emulation. So that could be trying to do something, imitation, copying, that same, right? So salve means to balm, to unction, or using an ointment to calm down, to pacify a wound. So this is used to calm you down for this. Exploit weakness, mollify anger. Huh. Southern movies, yeah, yeah, that's true. Okay. So what do you think is the answer here? Mollify anger. You calm down when you have anger, right? Similarly, salve is like unction and ointment which calms your wound. So it should be B Bombay. Emulate achievement को copy करने का कोई sense नहीं है. Squander is to waste an opportunity. No. Exploit weakness again doesn't settle in, right? So it should be B Bombay. So you have to just figure out what is the relationship given in the original statement or original relation x is to y, and similar kind of relationship you need to figure out in the rest form. Which one follows the same? Okay, try this: nightmare, dream, semaphore, signal, dread, expectation, tap, trap, fear, conspiracy. So what's a semaphore? It's basically an instrument which is used to send some signals. Right? Nightmare is a bad dream, something you'd never want to come true. Right? So nightmare is a bad dream. Expectation is similar to dread here. The answer would be B Bombay. What is semaphore? It's basically an instrument used to give signals. It's like sending messages by holding the arms of or two flags. Right? So it's basically a way of giving a certain signal. Right? Fear, conspiracy. There might be a conspiracy which generates fear in people. Tap, trap, no. But dread and expectation is the correct answer. It's similar to what is given here. Okay, let's try another set of questions. Maybe we can right away try this. Synonym of wanton. So I'll give you a word for like a sentence of wanton if you do not understand. Do you want to try it first? Then we can discuss it with the sentence. So you can simply try to learn the meaning of this word by want on. Right? So what you desire, right? What you really, really want, right? You want it willfully, right? It's something which is deliberate or willfully done. Okay. Sincere, greedy, brutal, or tired. It was his wanton to see his grandsons. Do we get direct vocabulary questions on cat? No. Cat is not that sick boy. It isn't yet. It would give you some questions on the context based on context. Ki XYZ word being used in a particular sentence, in a particular paragraph. What is the reference? Why is it being used? Why is a certain example being quoted? Those sort of questions, not really synonymous antonyms. It's just for you to practice so that we are in touch. Like one or two questions I'm making you practice so that you are aware. Okay, NMAT में हाँ NMAT में आ सकता है. NMAT में तो you can expect some vocabulary direct questions as well. That would not be surprising if they give you a few questions on vocabulary. Otherwise, closed test तो रहता ही है. ठीक है. So what is the answer, guys, for this question? You need to figure out a synonym for the word, right? So this is basically, yeah. But then it should be greedy here. It's rather brutal. It's like you deliberately want something bad to do. Again, I would quote the example of Lady Macbeth. She was so focused on getting, Duncan dead, the king who had visited their place. So Lady Macbeth, she coaxed Macbeth to kill King Duncan. She wanted him to be, so brutally wanted him to be dead. So answer would be brutal here rather than going for wanted. What is apathy? Apathy comes from A plus pathos. So A is for negation. Okay? And pathos refers to feelings or emotions. So indifference, bargain, joy, training. So it is like no feelings. Yes, wanted is a negative connotated, negatively connotated word. Okay, guys. So apathy is A plus pathos means no feeling. So it should be indifference. Absolutely. Right? You get not get impacted. Bargain, joy, or training doesn't fit in. So answer would be indifference. Pathos can have many other word roots attached to it, like empathy, sympathy, right? So all of that also falls in the same thing. Antipathy. All of them come from pathos. Pathos means feeling. All right. So this is for today. Let's connect on Wednesday now to carry on with the vocabulary and also some questions on grammar. Okay, we'll pick up some root words again and try to figure out some, more words through those root words. Okay. Thank you so very much, guys. See you on Wednesday now. Make sure that you attend the sessions regularly and keep prepping up. It's very important regularly.